shut your fucking mouth. I'm down with Lil Flip, and I'm down with TIP. If them niggas come together, know how much paper we can see. Slim Thug and Zero, y'all still bullshit. Need to sit down, take a chew. It's too much money to be eating. Paul Wall and that Cooper still ain't talking. Money speak, all that bullshit keep walking. Y'all niggas got the game fucked up. All you record company people need to shut the fuck up. Cause y'all keeping up that bullshit rapping. And white people laughing at them, that's what's happening. They saying stupid ass niggas still ain't figured it out. Long as they stay divided, man, we gon' run the side. Y'all need to get up off the dumb shit. I got a bread truck, get up off that crumb shit, nigga.
I got the bass breaking, trunk shaking like tambourines. In the H where the paint sweet as tangerines. Where they bouncing on foes like trampolines. It's the great state of Texas, so I can't believe all the conflict and flicks that we carrying. It's time to get rid of the beef like vegetarians. I'm about stacking bank every day, so I pay attention to the bitch, and I ain't talking about a Chevrolet. Key the Don, Pimp C, a King, Lil J, the owner of the squad. H-Time, we the team. It ain't no iron that you trying, that you be fatigued. But if we man up and press, we can lead the league. We some all-stars, the roster is sick, man. I ain't gotta start, P.O.P. will be the sixth man. Rapper like a Southern Empire for the assist, man. 3, 2, 1, switch,
Showing toss of rhyme, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme. I'ma go through and show my wit line, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme. I'ma go through and show my wit line, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme. I'ma go through and show my wit line, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, knocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme. I'ma go through and show my wit line, knocking those times.
Bad kids, good people. Hello, sinner.
All right, guys, what is going on? Whew. What is good? What is good? Give me 1 second here. We watched the indices rally. Hold on. Almost ready, chat. Almost ready. Running behind because I went to go get breakfast. I was like, I got time. Turns out I didn't. All right, no glasses today. All right. Fuck, it's hot too. Got a fucking hoodie on. It's the middle of the summer. I got a hoodie on. All right, but yeah, like I said, as we watch the indices rally here. So data high is still on the table. In my opinion, I'm not in a trade. I'm not going to trade this, but we'll talk about a few things and then, you know, go from there. But yeah, dude, it's been a good couple of days, man. I got one of my teeth worked on yesterday. So that's I can eat now, you know. Today I put some gas in the car for the first time finally, so I was nervous. Matter of fact, I even called. I was like, let me just make sure that this is the right gas. Are you sure this is the right one? Why do you think I did that, chat? I want to see if you guys can get it. I want to see how smart you guys are. Why do you think I called and asked to make sure I put the right gas in a brand new Stingray? Why do you think? Proper risk management is part of it. Didn't want to fuck around and find out. Wanted to be sure. That's part of it. Let's try and increase our understanding here. Let's try and increase our IQ for a minute. Why do you think I called and asked to make sure, specifically, because I gave her the VIN number too, specifically, and said, are you sure that this is the right gas? Why would I do that, chat? Come on, I know you guys are smart. Give me the answer, chat. Give me the answer. I called and asked them specifically to make sure it was the right gas. Why would I do that? Other than making sure. Come on, think about it, chat. If you just spent almost 6 figures on a fucking car, okay? And you called to make sure they're putting in the right gas, why do you think? While you guys are trying to think of the answer, what's good? Robert, Naruto, Kobe, Sean, Willow. Willow passed his combine today. Big shout out to my boy. Big shout out to Willow. Dropped some birthday celebration emojis in the chat for Willow. Yeah, when I passed mine, I did the same shit you did. You know, like $1 over, like 20 cents over. You're like, yo, fuck, try to get that extra shit. I'm just trying to make that 3K and skedaddle. But I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. What's good, MJ, Jordan D? All right, Naruto. Another day, another payday. I agree. What's good, Shay, Millie? Who else? Shay, Shado. Shay, fuck, I don't know your name. Doe. I'll just say that. That sounds cooler. What's good, Marshall? What's good, Mason? Alex C, Felix, Remy, and anybody else that I miss. Chat, you guys are smart, and the fact that you haven't got the answer yet pisses me off. All right. Let me give you a little secret. Let me finish this coffee real quick, and then let me tell you. The caramel frap really hits the spot, you know what I mean? I could probably drink like 12 of those, but just one for today. All right. Because calls are recorded. So if I gave him the VIN number and asked about a specific type of gas, and I put that gas in the car, and it was the wrong shit, they could be liable. And phone calls are recorded. So then I could say, hey, you owe me a new Corvette. That's why I did that. Come on, chat. You guys are fucking smart. Don't be acting retarded today. Don't be acting retarded. You guys are smart. I've seen some of the entries, some of the trades that you guys take, and I'm just like, yeah, you guys are really, really starting to get your shit. But then when you don't know the answer to easy questions, you guys get me worried. Oh, here are my glasses. Thought it was going to be a no glasses day. I found them. All right. Now the outfit is complete. And yeah, Willow. Yeah. So, documentation of anything, okay? Especially workplace complaints, injuries, medical records, dental records, all that kind of stuff. You want documentation just in case you ever go to court, just in case you ever try to sue somebody or you end up getting sued, you know, that will save you. So why do you think I have so many risk disclaimers? I have a rolling one on the live streams. I have one at the beginning of every market review. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, chat, be smart. Those are stunner shades. No, these are actually anti-blue light glasses, but whatever. All right, so today, matter of fact, let's back up for a second. Let's do a poll. Let us do a poll. What did you think about this week? Don't answer the chat because we're going to do a poll. Do you think it was a clean week? Do you think it was a difficult week? Do you think the week was just fucked? What did you think this week was? Was it, let me see. Was it somewhat clean? Clean? Or very clean? What, in your opinion? It's subjective. It's subjective. I said, don't type in the chat. You guys type in the chat. Jesus. That's fine. Was this week clean for the indices? Was it somewhat clean, or very clean? Because honestly, I think it was fairly difficult. Right? We had a lot of news this week, and we met some higher time frame objectives. You know, the only thing that saved my ass today was Dow having equal lows. That saved me. I did take a loss on, excuse me. I did take a loss on Nasdaq, and it was dumbass fucking trade. And then I reevaluated, and that's why I was like, oh yeah, we still have equal lows on Dow. Like that's gonna be it. So I ended up, you know, trading some highs and lows in there. Beautiful. And then I also talked about 370s. I said that in the Discord. I said 370s, which we did extend for. Why do you think I said that? There's another question for you. Why do you think I said the 370s? And it has nothing to do with the measured move, by the way. Nothing to do with that. Speaking of cars, Jordan D's in the left lane on the way to Austin. Again, tuning in. God bless. Very nice. Well, don't do anything that your mom would not approve of. Probably the best advice I could give if we're ever going to give advice. So, there's that. Clean learning week for Manuel, filled with opportunity, says Brian. I mean, I think every week is filled with opportunity, Brian. Every week. Every week. My, excuse me, sorry. Shouldn't have ate right before stream. I always do that. I say don't do it, and then I do it. My inversion model, the very inversion model I taught you guys, it stunts in every condition. Because that's just how price operates. So you're going to see it all over the place. It may not be every swing low or every low of day, every high of day might not have it. I've never done a study on that, but a lot of inversion models happen every single week. I've never seen a week where there wasn't one. So that's what I think. Let me see. Just required patience. I agree. A challenge of our ability to perform trade management and discipline. Yeah. So 18 votes, about half of which said it was somewhat clean. A few of you said that it was clean, and a couple of you said it was very clean. Well, that's good. That's interesting. I was out at our low of the day here, like out, as in I went, this was right when I was actually going to get, I went to a donut shop too. So I went to go get gas, stopped by the donut shop. You know how to get a little dozen. You know what I mean? How to get a little dozen. But yeah, we had a lot going on today. So first things first, 7:30 was what? Unemployment rate for USD. So I guess according to the numbers, it was slightly worse than expected. They expected 4.0. It was 4.1. Whatever that fucking means. Don't really matter to me. What does matter to me, though, is liquidity. And liquidity is going to be at data highs as well as data lows. So we have our news. I'm sleeping. Equities open is here. Right here. Oh, that's even, I didn't even notice that earlier. But that's perfect. Okay. Equities open gives us equal lows. Wonderful. Wonderful. So we trade higher, and this is why I said, I think earlier, excuse me, it was right in here, and I said data highs could be on the table. And obviously, I was right. I was wrong. It didn't go higher. So, you know, oh, John has an ego. He's talking about he's the mentors or whatever. That's just me having fun on Instagram. I mean, you know, got in at the high, got out at the exact low. Like, come on. Your mentor's not doing that shit. Bitch, I am. All right. So calm your shit. We left behind equal lows. We rallied. So one thing I really didn't pay attention to was Dow. I was too busy looking at NQ, too busy looking at ES, like an asshole. I didn't do the full analysis. So I deserved that loss on the long on NQ. I was being lazy and I paid the price for it. So anyway, we don't end up getting the data high. I still think we could get that today. It's only 12:18 and we're almost there. So moving forward, I think this is going to rally, just like I said at the beginning of the stream. All right. But going back to this morning, we leave data high open. But the way we made the highs in here is what did it for me. It went below 20K. What went below 20K? Nasdaq? Yeah, probably. That's an important level. We'll take a look at that too. Jordan, are you typing and driving at the same time? Don't get banned from my chat, brother. Safety first, man. Safety first. Better not be typing and driving. Can't have that. Okay, I thought I was tripping for a minute. I thought I was wilding out. Okay, I wasn't. Not yet, anyway. Okay. So, all the time here, we talk about market maker models. Do we not? Oh, voice chat? I guess we'll let it slide. Took the lowest buy at 20,051 after those equal lows were took on NQ, then got out of break even, was aiming for 20,274. Data highs, all good. We back next week. I mean, if I was trading the afternoon, I'd go long, but I've already spent enough mental capital today. I'm over it. I want to end the week on a win too, so there's that. But anyway, we always talk on this channel, right? A lot. Not always, but a lot of the time we talk about what? We talk about market maker models. Okay? So what do we look for? When we hop on a chart, where do our eyes go to? Equal lows and equal highs. They go to, I don't know why that's moved over. They go to equal highs and equal lows. And of course, when you're looking at lows or highs, you should also be looking to see if there is a consolidation, which I don't see how you can have equal lows or equal highs without it. But nonetheless, that's important to know. Why? Why is that important to know? Not just the equal lows, but the consolidation as well. Why? Why is that, chat? I forgot one of my ring lights. That's all right. Why do we want to know something like that? Buy or sell stops? Well, are we going to have buy stops below lows, Felix? But I guess, no, I asked you, I guess, about both. So maybe that's on me then. Why would we pay attention to consolidation with equal lows more specifically? Sorry, I almost roasted you. That was my fault. That was the wrong question. Consolidation and equal lows. Sell stops. Liquidity, the same thing. Liquidity is in the form of sell stops. Buyers who are already long are going to have their stop at the low. Anyone who wants to trade a breakout lower is going to have sell stops there as well. So it's two sides of the same coin. They're still sell stops. They're just different context. Buyers have stops here. People who want to be short are going to short below old lows. And that's why we don't look to do that. Right, Miguel, to have context. So the reason we look for not just equal lows, but the reason we look for consolidation as well, because that is the order pairing portion of a market maker sell model. Okay, did you guys catch that? That is the order pairing pool of liquidity, right, for profit taking on shorts. So smart money is going to distribute below old lows. So that's why breakouts hardly ever work, because you want to short below an old low. You want to short after the market's already been trading lower. For what? The only reason I have Nasdaq up here is just because Nasdaq made a low at 855, but at 856 Dow reaches above this high here. So that to me is the manipulate. What the fuck is that? I was drawing stuff earlier. I was working on my next lesson plan for you guys. That's why that's like that. The 48 laws extended version or expanded version, whatever. That's why that was like that, all looking gross. That to me is the manipulation portion of the sell model. We traded lower, right? We can take Nasdaq off now. It's getting a little bit distracting. Okay. That again is the manipulation segment of the sell model. And we're gonna do that. Okay, I know it's not the most obvious thing ever, but it is there. Okay, so there's your higher high. Nasdaq slightly lower. We trade lower. There is your low risk short, in my opinion. Right? Because what comes after manipulation? after manipulation is the low risk short. It traded back into this imbalance here. So I would also consider this to be the low risk short. We have a, what is this? Consolidation. So what does that mean? That means that is your first stage distribution. Right? Manipulation, low risk short. It comes back again here. Consolidation, first stage distribution. We trade lower. So if this was our first leg, what comes after 1? Where's Willow? He could ask Baby Pips. Does Baby Pips know their numbers yet? 1, 2, 3, 4? Are we there yet, or too young? I forget how old Baby Pips is. I don't know. I don't even know when kids start to learn their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a kid that I know of, so I wouldn't know. But after first leg becomes second leg. Oh, we're working on 1s and 2s now because he turns 2 in August. Okay, yeah, we'll teach him the market maker models, broski. Right? First leg or first leg distribution, then second leg distribution. Beautiful. We got to teach them early, Willow. We got to teach them early. All right. They'll be in middle school fucking printing money. Or maybe like 10 years old, just printing money from a fucking cell phone. Anyway. We have that leg lower. And then we rallied up. What did we rally into? This imbalance up here. See that? You see that? Then we trade sideways a little bit. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Because that is our second leg. So this would be a redistribution, right? Manipulation, low risk short, first leg, second leg, right? You see how much more violent that second leg was? Why is that? Because I've always told you that. I've always told you the fastest move, the move everybody wants, the move that you want, it's always, may not be the first leg, but the one that's the fastest, that it's most violent, pedal to the metal, if you will. I've never done it, right? Second leg. Leg 1, boom, leg 2. Look how fast that is. Look at that. Drops. Next candle, no wick, drops. TP1 at new low. Small retracement. Is that something I'm gonna worry about? No. Why? Because equal lows is right here. And we're part of our second leg. So we shouldn't really retrace. The market's heavy. We talked about this the other day. I said when the market's heavy, you're not going to get deep retracements. Did the market ever retrace into here? Well, eventually it does. But did it trade into that prior to a run on liquidity? No. So at the time, this was a breakaway imbalance. Sinks again. Another candle here. Boom. We tap into equal lows. That's a partial. But wait a minute, John. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I saw you got out down here, though. Well, yeah. 'Cause I'm a G, dog. What are you saying? I'm a G. I'm going to get in at the high and out at the low. I'm just kidding. Not every time. I told you I took a loss before this one anyway. But why was I able to do that? Why did I say 370s and then we got it? The low is 366. Well, you got to zoom out. Okay, when in doubt, zoom out, which we will do. All right. But anyway, I don't have the laws in front of me. Law of the roadmap. MMXM, law of the roadmap. Market maker submodel. Beautiful. Okay. So let's do this. Let's take everything off. Let's go to a daily time frame. Daily looks like shit, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty much. All right. So a couple things here. Okay, I deleted the markup earlier. Perfect. So if we're trading lower, okay, how could we get to the price level that I was referring to? Well, there's nothing over here on the daily besides a low that's like way down there. 41,000, basically 42,000. That's pretty low. Okay, that's pretty low. What I was looking for is in the general vicinity here. What I was trying to look for. Thank you, Hotshot. What I was looking for was some sort of imbalance, or something to signify, hey, there's like an imbalance or some shit that we could run into. We don't have anything on a 1 hour time frame. We don't have any sort of imbalance, like, at all. We have this that's already been traded into. We have this down here, which has been mostly traded into. So we don't really have a lot. The only thing that we got is that 42,374. It's that simple. Look left. If there's not an imbalance or some shit on the daily, drop down into a smaller time frame. It's that simple. Now, yeah, that is an old low. That's from January 14th. It's from 2 months. Yeah, almost 2 months ago. But remember this level. Okay, we'll even make it different. We'll make it like a blue. Bam. See that? See that? That's why. Right there. Too easy, chat. It's too easy. I said it in the Discord. 370s. Let's see if we get down there. And another beautiful part about this too, the other two indices, Nasdaq and ES, had already made new lows while Dow was on the way. That's why in the Discord I said, let's see if Dow catches up. Let's see if Dow takes the lows as well. There was a lagging scenario there. That's even better, because that means the move hasn't happened yet. It's got to catch up to the other indices, in which it does. Does that make sense? It's almost like trading delayed data. You know, how easy would trading be if there was a 2-minute delay? You'd be the richest person on earth by far, right? If you knew the next 2 minutes and you could trade that, you could trade, like live price with like 2 minutes ahead of time, and you knew whatever, like, oh, we're at an up candle, okay, bet we're gonna long the candle right before that, in, out. You know what I mean? Like, you would just be printing money over and over and over again. It's not the same thing, but it's similar. The other two indices were making new low of days, or new lows of day. They were both making a new low of day. Okay. So Dow needed to catch up and do the same. And when you're in a short already, like, that's just mint. That's just mint. Okay. So let's come back. Let's talk about the entry up here. Let's talk about it. Okay, watch this. Up candle here. I wasn't really too stoked about that. What I was stoked about was this. Just a 5-minute imbalance. We reached a premium end. But what did we not do? We did not trade to the high end of it. See that? We did trade into the premium end, but we did not trade up and, you know, technically fill that in, not until later. But at that time, we closed off of it, right? 925. What is that? What's 925? Because remember, my entry was this candle right here at 927. Go look in the Discord. I posted it. I posted the entry, just one. Max contracts deep, right? Short. Does that look bullish to you? I showed you this earlier. This 1 minute candle had reached up and into this imbalance up here, and the 5 minute imbalance is here. Why? Let me fucking test your IQ again. Let's do this again. Why would price not fill that in? You know the fucking answer because we've done this time and time again. How do we know that this imbalance will not fill in? Take your time with this one. I need you to get it right. Okay? The question about the whole phone call shit, I didn't tell you before. But this one you have. I have shown you before. Now this is a multiple choice. I lied. This is a multiple answer question. There's two answers I'm looking for. How could we expect, reasonably, how could we expect this imbalance not to get filled in? Why? Why would it not fill in? It has nothing to do. I lied. The 5 minute is part of it, but there's at least two answers that I'm thinking of off the top of my head that I've already given you previously. I gave you exactly how to know why this imbalance would not trade to the high end of it. Meaning, like, I'm going to draw a wick on here. Why would it not do that? Does anybody know? Can we draw wicks? Okay. Why would it not do that and instead leave it open? Thank you, Felix. Yes. Yes, somebody got it. Yes. Balanced price range. Balanced price range. Well, some people may agree what a balanced price range is and what it's not. Again, the names, to me, I don't give a flying fuck about the names. I don't. I really don't. What I care about is context. You can name the shit whatever you want. Just like you can name your kid whatever you want. You can name your kid Megatron. You know what I mean? Who cares? Okay? I told you when price does this, when there's a lot of back and forth, there's efficient price delivery. If we extend that over, okay, just for visual sake, we got what? Buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. Price delivered up and down, up and down. It's like a barcode right here. We got barcode price action, which is not bad. Barcode price action is not bad. It's delivering efficiently. Okay? So should price come back into this? It's already worked that area multiple times. Does it need to come back into that? No. No, it does not. So if it doesn't need to come back to this range, let's make this different, actually, just so we're, I don't even know what fucking level to use. Guess we'll use that teal color. This imbalance, right? We can anticipate that this imbalance need not be filled in because it's already been delivered. A whole lot of delivery up here. So guess what? It trades off of that immediately. Now that 924 1 minute chart, that's not a bad entry. I didn't trade that. I told you I traded this candle right here, 927. Why would I do that? Because remember, the time compression matrix, the law of the matrix, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that could be an extra law. Anyway, the whole idea is when we traded off of that at 924, 925 starts. So what does that mean? That means we have a new 5-minute candle. So if we have a new 5-minute candle, I want to be trading what? The wick. I want to be trading the wick, or at least above the open of that candle. You know what that was too? That's an NCE. That's what an NCE is. Imbalance 1 minute time frame, doesn't need to trade up here. Bodies respecting the 5-minute imbalance at the halfway point. Okay, so if I didn't get in on this short, guess what? I can short the next candle, or ideally above it. Guess what? Dumps. Guess what? Dumps. Guess what? This is an up close candle, but this is the candle that extended below the lows and extended to the 370s, like I told you. That ain't fucking bad, is it? That's not bad. This is, I'm telling you, chat, this is all, it's just puzzle pieces. You know what I mean? It's just puzzle pieces. Trading is like a big box, 500,000 piece puzzle. And a lot of people spend decades trying to put all the pieces together. Bro, I'm giving it out, baby. I'm saying put this piece here, put that piece over here, time, price, context. Now you see the big picture. Now you're seeing what the fuck is going on. So when you see it, you know what to do. Are we gonna long that? No, because we're not gonna long with equal lows. That's a rule I've been giving you for fucking forever. Don't long when there's equal lows. There are times when you can, but more times than not, that rule will save you. Okay. Are we going to long? Could we long up to data highs? I mean, maybe that's possible, but it's consolidating. It's not trading higher. It's not pushing through this imbalance. It's just stagnant there. Right, because that's the second level of distribution. You're stepping in front of a fucking train. The train left the station and ran the lows. That's a move I want to be a part of. So that's why that 927 candle was the short. I was trying to get in above the open in the 5-minute candle. Go back into Discord, look at it. And then I gave you guys already all the rules that I typically use. Sometimes I don't. And it's just I'm imperfect. It's not that I'm a hypocrite. It's just sometimes I break my rules or fuck it up. But I've always told you about what? Partials, right? Partials pay. The law of growth. Yeah. You remember that one? New low, boom, that's a partial right there. Go look at the chart. Go look at the screenshot. I posted multiple. You see me in 5, out 1. Equal lows, out another. 42,400, that's a 0 level, out again. The 70s, like I told you, out again. And then I think I got out on this imbalance on the way up. That was the final exit. So we Christmas treed that bitch. In at the high and then do all at the lows. Let's go investigate law number 1. What is law number 1, chat? We are long US 30. I still think the indices are going to trade higher this PM session. Data highs to me is just too juicy for a Friday. The market has been dominating lower all week. So anyone who has not taken partials at a fresh low, new lows and new lows and new lows, you know, you're stupid. So if the market's been bearish all week, what can we reasonably expect on a Friday? Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep asking you the same shit every week. Every week I keep asking you. Okay? What's law number 1? Buy low, sell high. Yeah, all of you said it. Okay, great. And I'm going to expand on this law, not today, but when I gave you that law, I gave you what? We can measure from our target down to a low. That was the example I gave you. In this case, we would reverse it from the target up to the high. Where am I selling? Where am I selling? This is where? It's in a premium. Did I nail a concept like this particular concept in a premium? No, I didn't nail that, but I got in right after. Still in a premium. Where do I exit? I'm telling you that 48 Laws is probably the fucking... That's got to be the best video I've ever made. It's not an ego thing. It's really not. It's just, I taught you the rules, and then I come out here and then do this shit. And it's like, I told you so. You know what I mean? And it's like, I told you that discount was good for what? Good for taking partials. This right here, I wasn't short up here, but that new low could be a partial from up here. Since I'm in on this, a new low is going to be where? Here. This is discount of discount. Shorting high, covering low. Then I'm taking the majority of the position where? Below old lows, which is basically an extreme discount. External range liquidity. Boom. That's what that looks like. Selling high, buying low. Law number 1. It's the easiest law. Take a range, cut it in half. If you're above it, ideally you want to short. If you're below it, ideally you want to exit shorts. Simple. Play your positions on the small time frame today and then pull up the daily. I mean, you could always send me a chart, Ricky, if you'd like. But I was short here. Equities open is right here. So I'm also short above equities, right? Which is, I think, law number 3, the law of the open. So how many laws did we use there? A ton of laws. But yeah, I was short around 630. I don't remember the exact entry. It was roughly 630, right around there. I could be wrong. 620 something. That was a lot of fucking points to it. It was somewhere in here. But yeah, I'm not really sure what you mean by like plotting the position and then going to a daily. Because we're on an up close right now. But Tuesdays and Thursdays low here. Swept that. At 420. You can't escape the 420 level, chat. You can't do it. You can't do it. How many times? Probably 420 times we've seen the 420 level. You can't escape it. No matter how hard you try. It can't be done. It cannot be done. You cannot escape the 420 level. But yeah, Ricky, I'm not entirely sure what we're looking at here as far as like plotting the short. Unless you want to expand on that, Ricky. So I guess we'll give him a minute to look at that or to follow up on that. Now, classically, well, I guess we'll come back to this. Yeah, Rick, I'm still not sure what it is that we're looking at. Because, I mean, we pretty much came to the low end of this down candle, and I do not like when we do that. And that weekly looks like dookie shit. And we really overextended through anything in here as well. Unless you're talking about a head and shoulders pattern, Ricky. Then you're going to get blocked. Good old head and shoulders. Inverted head and shoulders. Is that what we're talking about, Ricky? You saying I need head and shoulders? Are you saying I'm dusty? Is that what you're saying, Ricky? You calling me dusty? After all this many, many years of friendship, Ricky, you're calling me dusty? Is that what we're doing? Nasdaq was seeing just prior to opening bell. Go on a small time frame, plot your short, and then pull up a daily. Yes, Ricky, I still don't know what you mean, bro. Either I'm retarded or you just got to send me a chart, bro, because I'm really not getting what you're talking about here. My stop was either at here or here. I don't remember. We'll just go with that. 370s down here. Your perfect 1 to 3 is right there. Yeah, like that. That was pretty much it. Give or take the entry. And I had multiple exits, so it wasn't exactly a 1 to 3 from taking partials per se, but that's basically what it looked like. And I don't even, the plot, I guess, doesn't show up on the daily. But yeah, I guess that's the short plotted on a daily time frame though. Look at this gap up here too we traded into. Oh, you know what? That might be important. Now that I think of it. Now that you said something. Oh shit, fuck me. That gap was the news high too. Yeah, we're definitely going for that. In my opinion. I mean, it's only 80 points, but I think we should hit that. Oh, and we're inside the macro too, just so you know. Yeah, Naruto, I mean, you guys can post charts in the Discord. I'll take a look at it, but yeah, I'm not really sure entirely what you guys are looking at for this. But yeah, that was absolutely a scalp. Okay, how far is that fucking extended over, dude? Let's just delete that. You know what? This makes sense, though. That makes a lot of sense why we did that. That gap up here. Failed to get above it here. The short. We extended lower. And then note our low of day is lower lows as well. Because I don't think the other indices did that. There's a higher low down here. Higher low for NQ. Higher low for ES. Lower low for Dow. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Interest rates, unemployment, FOMC, level 3 news, whatever. That's your signature. Almost every time, that's your signature. If we were to trade higher, it would have been like a higher high on one and then a lower high on another to go lower. But the market on days like today almost always does this shit. And that's why earlier when we took those lows and we jammed higher like that, that's why in the Discord I said, hey, that might be, because one of you said shift in price delivery or whatever. And I said that might be to take us up higher. Right? But I think all the indices made lower lows. So that analysis wasn't correct. Down in here, and of course, every time you leave the fucking house, that's when you get the best setups, right? You're like, oh, fuck this, I'm out. And then when you're gone, that's when the shit sets up, right? So yeah, we get our lower low below old lows, then we get our reversal. And at the beginning of the stream, I don't know who was here and who was not, but as soon as I pulled up the Dow, one thing I was looking at, this didn't meet, but just in case you were curious, what I was looking at was this. I was looking to see if that was an inversion, and it was not. But you know what I got wrong? Now that I'm looking at it again, you know what I got wrong? Is I probably could have extended it to use that gap, because that does get met here at 11:25. So 11:24, 11:25 is here. That's a new 5-minute candle right there. And that was the reversal to go where we are right now. Look how close to the low of the day that would have been. This is why, bro. This is why. Dude, my inversion model, I've given it to you. It stunts in every condition. Every fucking condition. Good, bad, indifferent, news, no news, bank holiday. Well, bank holidays may not be the best, but every condition, bro, has this shit right here. Last imbalance on the way lower becomes an inversion to go higher, or vice versa. The last imbalance on the way higher, we don't really have that here, but the last one on a liquidity sweep higher is the one that becomes the short to go lower. Every fucking time, dude. Every time. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm telling you guys, you know what would be a really cool fucking YouTube video? I shit you not. I want to find a random person who's never even looked at a price chart before. And I want to teach them this right here. The inversion model. That's it. 1 to 2s. 1 to 2s. That's all you take. Every time. You don't move TP. You don't move stop. You don't take partials. You don't do shit. Just 1 to 2s over and over and over and over again. And I want to see what they could do in like 90 days. By just doing that. Every inversion that you see, just 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2. And I really want to see the data on something like that. I don't want to use backtesting data. Backtesting data is just, you can always twist the numbers and shit. And I don't ever trust that. It's stupid. Okay. I come out here, trade, and I prove what the fuck I know. All right. Foresight. Backtesting data, it just doesn't, I don't trust it. Okay. But I would trust if that's all I ever taught someone was, hey, this is what a candlestick is. Open, low, high, close. This is what an imbalance is. And when you get, you know, a new low of day and you get an inversion, that's what you long. Or if you get an inversion, that's what you short. 1 to 2 every time. And just make them trade like 2 or 3 times a day on a demo account. 2 or 3 times a day on whatever asset they want. And just see what that does. I would be very interested to see what would be the outcome of a study like that. $1 open of a new hour as well. ES isn't close. NQ isn't close either. I feel like Dow's the closest one. Reversal is where we took our second trade in the 5-minute shift of price delivery. Dude. Like, I'm telling you, man, I don't usually get excited. I hardly ever, you know, see something and smile and stuff like that. But I literally, at the beginning of the session, before I even turned the fucking camera on, I said, LOL, let's watch the indices trade higher. This was 12 o'clock. I said, let's watch the indices trade higher. Where are we? Where are we, chat? Come on, man. That just gave me a really good idea. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, though. I gotta write this down. Okay, cool. That's gonna make a great lesson plan for later. All right, 867. We just need 42,884. Obviously above that 900, maybe even 43,000. That's all we would need. That's all we would need. Can I be right? Can we close the week off with me being right? There's 81. 81. Let's 82. Come on, pump it. Where's those fucking bike things? Y'all remember when you were a kid and you were trying to pump your bike up with air? They had that little pump. Pump it. Pump it. What did we get to? 82. Yeah, we stopped 2 points shy. That's fucked. What a scam. $104. We might still be inside the time macro. I don't know if the volume's good or not. I tried to turn the music down. I should be louder than the song. Let's see, chat. Let's see. Unless we get it later. I might get scammed, chat. I might get scammed. All right, we got to cut the song, chat. We didn't get it, dude. That's fucking bullshit. Let's try to have some fun. And missed. We got 882 and not 884. Ain't that some bullshit, dude? Ain't that some shenanigans? Yeah, and that's why I was cycling through the other ones. I was trying to see where we were at. We tapped a new high. So to be fair, that, oh shit, I didn't even go over that today. That's our equities. That's our opening range liquidity. That was 855's high. That's, so remember, 830 to 9 is your opening range. And we tend to look for what the highest high and the lowest low, and that's what that was for ES. Oh, fuck, that makes sense. Why didn't you guys tell me about that? Yeah, and NQ couldn't do it. NQ is dog shit. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, to be fair, I'm going to cut the stream, but there are 2 hours left in the day, so I don't see why we couldn't get it. But yeah, I'm not gonna stream until we get that. I'm gonna cut it here. We're pretty much well over the 1 hour mark. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today. So hopefully you guys were able to learn something. All right, I was just trying to see if there was equal lows in there. I guess not. Hopefully you guys were able to learn something, but that is going to be it from me, right? So this weekend, right? Study. Market maker models, premium discount, time compression matrix, everything else, right? The 48 laws video, if you'd like. That one got oh, you know what? I'll give you an update too on the way out. So the tweet is now at 70,000 views, 148 reshares. That's a fuck ton. 700 likes, and then 1,300 bookmarks. That ain't fucking bad. That is pretty good, chat. And I mean, we pretty much got the most views out of it so far. I mean, because it's slowing down a lot, and that's reasonable to expect. But almost 6,000 views, almost 300 new subscribers from the video. So, yep. Thanks again for 9,000 subs. It is much appreciated. But yeah, that's going to be all from me. So 42,884 is, you know, a random ass high for Dow in the regular trading hours, but that is the, not equities, that is the data high for the Dow Jones. That's the closest one. The other indices are lagging behind. I think all of the indices could go together. Not at the same time, but I think all three could trade above their respective data high. So for NQ, that would be 20,275. For ES, that would be 5,787. And yeah, so be good, be blessed, and I will see you on Monday for the next live stream.
Made your whole year in a week too, yeah. Main bitch out of your league too, yeah.